Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to always make it so the first car's full.
Here.
I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but
I love that idea, by the way. I'm reconfiguring mine right now to do the same thing.
Okay. I think it makes sense to do that. Unless you just have like did you literally just give me one?
That's how many I had.
Oh, jeez. On the way, child.
I'll go back to the base. It's fine.
I'm sorry. That was I gotta get back
I'm on the way.
You want to wait and just get yours from Bear? I'll go get some.
I'm laughing. I thought it was funny for the record. Because I almost took off and tried to build stuff, okay? Gave me one. What a troll chat.
Oh, you're not waiting for me. Okay.
I'm driving to you.
Oh.
You're driving to me.
I'm flipping around the map at the moment.
I can either drive to you or I can drive back to the... You know what? I'll just go back. I'll send the space elevator. How about that? I want to do that tonight anyway. I'll just drive back. That's what I'll do. Oh, man. Because if we have the theory in my brain anyway for keeping the first car full, if we have a place that only needs like a little bit of input, maybe we just use one car. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Why run a long train if you only need a little bit of input? It's just going to be a bunch of material moving around a train, never emptying. So that's my theory anyway. And then if we have something that needs a lot, we have the option for 4 cars. All right. So chat, space elevator time. It is done. It's ready to go, which means that'll open up aluminum, right? I think, maybe. So aluminum's a whole process. That's a whole thing. Which I don't think I've ever actually built. It's been built. I've never built. Isn't it 6 and 7? 5 and 6? 6, whatever it is, yeah. Gotcha. We need a train track for commuter traffic.
So what I do on mine, on my map, is like I put a little side track at all the stations.
For parking on.
Yep.
I could see that. I could definitely see that. And then you just program that as like a stop, right? Or a light or whatever and tell the train to just go there, right?
No, I just drive it myself there.
I
Yeah,
guess.
you could.
Yeah, you could. You could. Oh boy. Oh jeepers. Those are going to be over in the computer factory, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Second story.
Is anybody else completely disoriented when they get out of a vehicle in this game? Is every single time like I don't know which way's up.
Kind of ejects you out of the vehicle.
Yeah, and not the side that I think I should go out of either.
Right.
All right, elevator's going. See if you guys can see it from over there. Should be able to, right? Get ready, chat. Ka-chow.
Goes.
Lightning McQueen is, you know, propelling it. You can see it, Sarge?
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Oh no, not gonna make it. Alright, you said second floor, right?
Door left.
Second? Wait, first floor or second floor?
Nope. Back.
Tells me they're in this bin right here. Uh-oh. Is it that bin?
Try one in front of that.
There's the ticket. That's what I need. I'm gonna bring a bunch too, because I feel like we're gonna use a lot out there, right? Alright, we got it.
That's a lot.
I know. Oh, there's a wall. There's a window. And like slide canceling right into a wall.
You and the birds smacking the window.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Somebody broke out the Windex, and you know it's a whole thing. Okay. The whole thing. By the way, there's some serious numbers up there for the space elevator now, for the record.
That's where I kind of
You stop on yours.
ran out of steam on.
To the window.
Not to say that we will.
Hmm.
Not to say that we will.
I think we'll be okay. Okay, so we could unlock aluminum right now if we wanted to. Because we have everything for that. But that doesn't really further what we're doing right now, so probably not going to worry about that one tonight. Nuclear. So it unlocks 7 and 8, by the way, is what it actually unlocks here. So, which 8 we don't, well, I mean, we have concrete. Oh, goodness. I mean, a lot of this stuff's it's not going to be that bad to get into. The aluminum stuff's the whole thing. But we'll build an aluminum factory at some point. Get it rocking. So we'll be good. We'll be good. I think it's interesting how we're, you know, basically we built out like a small scale everything over here. Trying to go larger scale, trains, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. All right, we're running back out there, check. Josh, we don't have them, well, kind of. We can manually drive a train. But as far as just like AI trains out there doing their thing, no, we don't have that yet. But we could go drive a train. You know what? We'll go drive a train. Just for a minute. We'll go for a little lap. Over to Godey's factory and back. Back to the one I'm working on. But yeah, we'll do it for you. We drive our truck. Don't touch my truck. I mean, if you guys need it, it's fine. You know, it's a song. Right. We are rolling. I don't mind this journey, actually. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. I like right there how it just hits and like everything gets clear. And then kind of hazy again. All at the same time. As you change like biomes. Kind of fun like that. To the window. That's a rock. Hit that rock every time I come out here. I was really hoping you weren't watching earlier, Bear, when, like this afternoon. I was cruising out here in the truck and just absolutely smoked that rock, and I was like, oh no. Bear was up there working on his factory. Like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. Right. At least we can see the factory from, you know, a little ways away. Just a little. That is all. Or a whole long way away. Alright. Ethan, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. Bear, there will be some AI stuff out here. Probably leave them in my truck. Not all of them. Sarge, any materials that you need, feel free to. Take whatever you need. much halfway across the map, right? All right, here's our train. We just built some engines just because we could. Oh, let me get in the engine. Here we go. They're not loud at all. Nathan, I'm doing great, man. So, we have a little bit of track set up. We really don't have a lot. Eventually, we're going to have a ton. It takes time, though, man. Building track takes a lot of time, especially up on these supports like we're doing. Takes a lot of time. So this is our factory that is making screws. It's not functional yet, but basically just waiting for inputs is what it's waiting for. Up there is going to be, or behind us here is going to be steel plate. Or, yeah, iron plate, steel plate, whatever they call it. Plate is going to be up there, and then Sarge is working on one over here. What are you doing, Sarge? All the steel stuff, right? Steel beams and steel plate, or steel pipe, right? And encased beams.
Yes.
Yeah. So that'll be a 3-product factory there. This is, of course, the smelting factory here, the one that I've been working on. All it's going to do is take, you know, raw ingredients and make it into basically ingots. What we're doing here. And this will be a 4-product factory. We actually have 4 products in, 4 products out. So trains will be able to come and go as they need to. And then Bear's working on, I forget what Bear's, wire stuff. All from Caterium. So doing wire and cable up that way. But here's the mighty roundabout. It does have some straight pieces in it, so it's not truly round, but whatever. It's fine.
Round enough.
Yeah, round enough. Round enough about. I tried making the straight pieces as short as possible, but it was a bit difficult, so. Just a bit difficult. Let's go for another lap. We're testing tracks right now, if nothing else. Because earlier we had some issues with tracks stopping the train at an alarming rate. But by running, you can test them all. The nice thing is these trains don't derail. These trains fly, too. And no derailing happening here. Oh, that's not hooked up. Oh, yeah, it is hooked up. Okay, I was like, that might not be hooked up yet. That's okay. Okay, I'll try to go into this other station as well. Testing tracks. Nothing else. Good evening. What's going on? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Alright, so this time we're going to park the train right in the center of the station here. The way I built this one, I have pass-through tracks right in the center. And then 4 sets of basically loading on the right here, unloading on the left. Okay, this is all set up here. All right, so we need to attach some of our outputs. Actually, we have outputs up in the ceiling here, but we need to attach them. So that's gonna be next. And I don't know which way I'm oriented when I get out of a train. Weird. All right. And eventually a hypertube will be installed to get up into this factory, at least to the main floor. From there, I don't know. At least to the main floor, we'll do a hypertube. Okay, so let's see. Our output is right here, technically. And this is going to be our first output. This is for steel or iron ingots. Iron ingots right here. Burn like that, and then we'll go over here. Figure out where we're gonna be ripping this out. This is not my first playthrough. No, third map, kind of third time playing the game, honestly. This be about right there. Okay. Third time. I think this is gonna be like the farthest that I'll make it probably in this game, if that makes sense. I think this will be the farthest. This was gonna be first time on a server that I'm playing this game, and I think it's gonna be the farthest that we get, you know, because we're into it. I know enough to be dangerous. How about that? I know enough to be dangerous, I guess is the way to put it, you know. So yeah, I know enough to be dangerous. This is... Am I holding a pistachio? Yes. Hey, pistachios are... I don't know. Are they delicious? I don't even know. I've never had one. I don't.
They are 100% delicious.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a pain in the butt to shell.
I've never had a pistachio. No.
Leonard, I was gonna say it, but I didn't want to get them. I really didn't.
I'll shame him. I ain't scared. JK. Like, really though. Pistachio.
JK, but for real.
I've never had a pistachio. No. Oh wait, that's actually not the way I want to wire that. I want this to be the overflow, and I want this to be... Yeah, buddy. We want the first one to be full. Alright, guys. I've never had a pistachio, okay?
Go to your local, you know...
I don't...
Gas and Go.
My
Go to
what?
the snack section. Gas and Go. Whatever your convenience store is where you get fuel.
Okay.
Casey's or whatever, right? Go to the snack section. Get yourself some... salted roasted pistachios.
It's not like I've never had the option to have them. I've just never had them.
I'm telling you what to go get now. Just get them already shelled.
See, maybe that's why.
If you have to shell them, then it's just a pain.
Mom was a big fan of pistachios, but she would buy them like in the shell still from like Sam's Club, you know. Just saying. Yeah, no, I've never. Sorry, chat. Sorry to disappoint y'all, but Casey's do have.
You're disappointing yourself.
I'm pretty used to disappointing everybody, so it's okay. All right, so we're gonna be over here, so that's gonna be perfect. We can run that away, then this away, and then you know, hit it, Fergie. You know, saying. Salted pepper pistachios. See, I just don't. There's something I want to say, but I can't say it because it's going to get taken horribly out of context. So I can't say it. Dang, that's even straight, chat.
You're not a those guy.
Yeah. Like of any variety, you know. What is the average time I start streaming? So Mondays and Fridays I stream at 6 p.m. Central. All times are going to be like U.S. Central. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Carson. 6 p.m. Central, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday I stream at noon Central. Tuesdays and Thursdays I stream till about 6 o'clock Central, and then Saturdays I stream till like 10. So it's a bit of a day. Ethan, you've never had pistachios either? Let's go, man. And right now, probably, I don't know. Most of the time we play Farm Sim, but we do play other stuff like, you know, Satisfactory. So, yeah. Cashews are the most suspect. I'm not saying the last word. I can't say that last word because it'll get taken out of context. Loves as I drink. I'm really digging it. This is like we were saying before, or like I said before, this is my first time on a server. It's our server, but like first time on a server, and it's been a bunch of fun so far. I've been enjoying it. All right, so this will be our steel ingot output will be this one. I will name all the train stations and stuff eventually. Basically, it's not modded at all. It is a vanilla server. But basically, instead of like self-hosting it on my computer, I just like pay a company to host it. So anybody that has access to the server, which is a select group of people, but can join at any time. So basically, I don't have to be online for like our buddy in Denmark to join at 4 o'clock in the morning or whenever he wants to join, you know, which is kind of why we got a server in the first place, so that he could join and build in the middle of the night if he felt so inclined. So yeah, pretty cool. Thanks for the follow. Oh, okay. I gotta really concentrate on this, make sure I do stuff right. Gotta concentrate, chat, once in a while here, you know? Oh, John. I have said that before, yeah. Oh, man. The movement. Yeah, I have, I got springy legs on. Okay, and I've got a jetpack on. So I can run faster, I can jump farther, and then I can jetpack too. It's just stuff you get as you play the game. That's all. It's just stuff you get as you play. Put in those hours. Alright, we gotta go back up top. And the only ladder that we have is way over there. I can't jetpack that far either. It's too high. Oh, man. Yeah, you unlock stuff as you go. Get a better poker stick for fighting stuff, too. As you go, that's another thing you get. Gotta research that stuff in the MAM. But it's worth it. Played once. Alright, where's this output actually going to come out? I guess I don't have that figured out yet. Oh yeah, I do. It's right there. That's as high as we can... That's as high as we can build, chat. That's not good. Need to go right there. I don't like the option here. Gonna look ugly, but whatever. Make it work. Run like that and then run a belt. Probably run like that and run a belt. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna put a floor. I don't think I can make it up there, but I'm gonna try. Oh, and then I hit a button. No. Okay, that's not gonna... Alright, chat, we're making a really pretty build here, right? No, not doing that. Not gonna work. Kind of want it to come out first and then like so, but this floor is not going to be here. It'll work. There's a little nub there of a thing we can get rid of. That works. I don't like the double, but that's as high as we can build, so that's all right. Have a good night. We'll catch you later. All right, so this is all bada bing, bada boom, all hooked up. So this is all steel output, steel ingots, that is. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So what we'll do is we'll just keep, probably from here over, we'll just go up to the bottom of the thing you do for there. And then run across and then find our way up. Problem is they're all going to be in the same line, so we got to figure that out too. But I think I like it. I think I like it. Well, I guess I could feed in technically from the front on these too if I wanted to. Or from the middle even. Middle wouldn't work very well, but the front would. It's alright. I know I don't need this one here technically, but YOLO. Put it in anyway. This here. Then get all these laid out while we're working on it. Okay. Now I'm not gonna, well, I guess I can set these up. I don't know what these are gonna be yet. If this is gonna be copper or Caterium. I haven't decided what's on what floor yet. But I can still set up the splitters because I'm not actually setting them to a certain product. I'm just saying allow or overflow. Not a huge deal. Overflow. By doing this, it'll keep the first one full for the first train car. That's what it'll do. I think is going to be a lot better long term. Does limit our output a little bit, but once we get the other belts unlocked, I don't think we're going to have any concerns about output. To be honest. Wait, did I do that? Do that fourth row. Over yonder. It is crazy what all you can do with these splitters, by the way. Kind of how you can have, basically, you could have 3 different products going out. 3 different ways, which is interesting. And then there is a programmable one, which you can set up multiple products to go out the same input. Which that's kind of an interesting thing too. I don't know of a application for it. That's all right. All right, so let's go check on, I think we're all hooked up on the steel floor. As well as the iron floor. Really good at missing that ladder, by the way. Like, every time. Okay, iron floor's hooked up. This is our steel floor. We're gonna have coal coming in there. Outputs from that go right into here. Then output out. Seems good. I have a lot of conveyor belts to upgrade when we can. Got to do power too, but I'm not going to bore y'all with that. That sounds way boring. All right, so this floor I have set up. I don't believe I've selected recipes for any of those. Technically, it could be for copper or deuterium, either one. Doesn't matter. They're basically set up the same way. So, doesn't really matter what we do here. But we need to do it. Basically what it comes down to. It doesn't matter which one we do. We just need to do it. Run this to here. They're kind of interchangeable, to be honest. That'll be our input. And our output will be over here. And let's see, output's in the center. Gonna be, we don't. Okay. This one set up. Is it using too much? Is that why I have it set up this way? 30. I think that's what it was, right? Should work though. So 540. God, that's a lot of input. Probably just build it and just wait for faster belts, right? That or we have to run 2 copper inputs in here, but I think we'll just do it all as one. All these out and reverse them. Yeah, we'll just wait for faster belts. So our efficiency will burn up a little bit when we get better belts, which is fine. Because if we need to double all this again, we can. Kind of like the steel iron floor. We're just going to make it future-proof. Not a big deal.
So, how much deuterium I need?
How much do you need?
About 270 a minute.
270 a minute. Okay.
And I can scale that up or down.
That's pretty healthy. That's pretty healthy.
18 wire makers, basically.
Wow. Didn't mean to eat the pistachio. 18 wire makers. Now. So that shouldn't be a problem. What else are we using deuterium for? I guess like quick wire, right? Are you doing that too?
I can certainly do quick wire.
You're not set up for it though, right?
I'm not set up currently for it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Have the space.
Yeah. It's all good. I think we're gonna do this will be copper. And we'll set up the old deuterium up on the top floor. The interesting thing is it's pretty much the same setup. It's the same thing.
300 quick wire a minute be okay?
Dude, I don't care. Whatever you want.
I don't play this game.
I mean, okay, the problem, okay, quick wire is going to be an issue, though. Because, well, it only outputs 15. We don't have an alt recipe for that, right? Anywhere? For deuterium? Or wait, how much quick wire per minute? Or how much deuterium, like, ingots do you need? I guess that's...
Right now, without quick wire setup, 270 a minute.
270 a minute, huh?
Yeah. So that outputs 600 cable a minute.
Uh-huh.
We're
We're gonna have to go crazy exterior of that. That's all.
and 780 wire a minute.
Oh my goodness.
So I can pare those down. All I gotta do is cut a belt.
No. All I'll have to do, this is my copper floor. I just need this exact setup, but then doubled for acquire or for Kateria and gets up there. That's all. Which that's why there's so much room in here to double what I have here.
I'm gonna output 300 quick wire a minute.
So I can I'll be making 540 ingots a minute.
Okay.
That's enough, right?
That's way more than enough.
If that's not enough, put another floor.
That's double what I need now.
Yeah.
If I just do five quick wire.
Yeah.
Only 60.
Yeah, ain't nothing. That's fine.
330. So we'll have a surplus.
Yeah. Like I said, I can do more. I could definitely do more if that's what it takes, but yeah. As I'll have double this setup upstairs. And then I could always go another floor if we need to. The problem is input at that point, right? To have that much input might be a thing. Well, so I put this here so I could build belts under it, but might just build some belts on top of it instead, because getting the belts down is just going to be more of a challenge as we go higher here. But I can go to here anyway.
I could make a bypass line. If I could line up essentially 2 stops right next to each other.
Okay.
Is that a thing? Yeah, we could.
You can do whatever you want, man. Whatever you want.
Go get fried chicken.
I mean, I almost just said go to Hardee's.
Parties for fried chicken?
They used to have it, bro. Bro, Hardee's fried chicken. Back me up. Anybody that's like over, 30. Back me up. Hardee's, dude, had fried chicken that slapped.
The only thing that parties for me always was the hot ham and cheese sandwich.
Oh my goodness. That speaks to me on another level, Bear. That was my grandpa's go-to. And when I used to hang out with grandpa a lot because like my grandma was in a nursing home and stuff, Alzheimer's real bad. So when I was younger, dude, I was always hanging out with Gramps. Haven't had that in ages. I don't think they still have it. To be honest, I don't think Hardee's has it, Jeff. But dude, Hardee's fried chicken, that's back when I used to eat like meat on the bone. Bro, I used to tear that stuff up. Just saying. And they had the best peach cobbler. Which I know is weird, but it was so yummy. So yummy. You ever have a good old Hardee's biscuit and gravy? You're missing out if you haven't had that.
You have to eat it in proximity of a certain room.
Sometimes.
All right. Come with a warning label.
Sometimes. Oh man, Jeff, you don't have any Hardee's around you? That's sad. Hardee's was based out of St. Louis for a while. I don't think they are anymore, but like we got Hardee's for our Hardee's here in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? They're everywhere. But dude, a good old hot ham and cheese from Hardee's. They still kind of slap. They're not the same. But every once in a while, I'll stop and get one. Every once in a blue moon. Maybe like, I was going to say a fortnight, but not that often. I actually haven't had a Hardee's biscuit gravy in forever. That used to be, that was our like Sunday tradition forever. We would go out with Dad for Sunday morning breakfast because, you know, we didn't really get to see Dad a lot growing up because he was, you know, always a big working guy, you know. But Sunday mornings, man, that was our time to go hang out. Oh, geez, I'm going to fall. Oh, this is going to hurt. But that was always our time to go hang out with Pops. Sunday mornings. And I can remember, Chad, I'm showing my age now. I can remember when Hardee's used to serve biscuits and gravy on real china plates. Okay? I'm just saying. Real china plates, chat. That actually used to be a thing. Believe it or not, it was. Those were the good old days of Hardee's right there, okay? The good old days. This is when I say back in my day. I think that's appropriate, right? Oh, that doesn't line up though. Oh no. Might be an awkward corner. Either that or I'll have to put them in manually. Loud Chuck. Loud Chuck. Well, we're just going to have to make this work. It's not going to be a perfect. Problem is I don't have any supports up here to... Well, that actually... Never mind. That works great. I guess Hardee's is not a thing where Chuck lives, huh? Okay.
What about a Carl's Jr.?
Yeah, you got Carl's Jr., Chuck?
He's got Carl's Jr., though.
It's the same thing now. Back in the day it wasn't, but it is now. That's like Checkers and Rallies, right?
Yep.
Never. We don't have Checkers. We have Rallies. We definitely have Rallies. Okay, so that's input side. Hooked up for capper. Okay. Missed the ladder entirely. I'm really reliant on this jetpack these days. It's bad. I rely on it way too much. That's all right. Okay. On. Okay, so then output will be here. Probably do the thing where we go up with it. Just make walking easier. Oh, I knew I didn't do it right. I was so hopeful. Oh, there's a flag on the wall. There's a peg leg over there. Is that right? My golly, George, isn't that beautiful? Or something. Rallies, curly friends. Ninja, I do remember the hover pack. Yeah, it's pretty bomb. The hover pack's pretty good, yeah. It is better for building. When you have power, right? You have to have power for that. I ain't got no gas in my, I ain't got no power, you know?
Suppose I could work on that.
You up there?
Full power.
Yeah. The closest to you, Chuck, is in Louisiana. You might go for the fries. They're not that good. So this is the problem now. When everything comes out on the same spot, because I kind of want to keep it all there, but like... What do I do with it now?
Turn left and then press it down.
Mm-hmm. Well, I gotta probably get another, because I can't go as far down as I want to anyway, so like that, and then like that, and just do that, and go down with it some more. We'll have to put the outputs in different spots on the other floors. I think that's all there is to it. Okay, so that should be connecting to here then. On. I don't know if the fries are that good. I would assume that's at least a few hours for you, right? Oh, Dave, you're right. They do have the Rally's fries frozen. I forgot about that. Yeah. That is indeed a thing. Hey, these are incredibly difficult to build on. Because I don't... It's just hollow. Whoever said this is a good idea, Chad, huh? Wait.
Is there any material in particular you need out there?
Not really. No, I'm good right now.
Concrete.
Sarge needs concrete.
Concrete?
You mean to build with or for your factory, Sarge? I think Bear was more so referring to build with, right? Like you're going back to the main. Assuming. Sam's does, Chuck. Okay. I don't know. All right, so that output's hooked up. We're actually getting somewhere now, y'all. Are we gonna have functional trains tonight? Probably not.
We don't have a silica factory up to.
No. No, we don't have that at all, actually.
I'll have to tell Goody.
Well. Okay, so this was gonna be copper. But I don't think I've set all these. Have I, chat? No. Okay. We'll set all of our recipes. Yeah, silica is what I'm waiting for to actually, like, skin this factory. So I can make all the, like, windows and stuff. I think I want a lot of, like, windows. Just being up, that this factory's, like, up so high. I think kind of having it open would be kind of interesting. Personally. I think it could be cool. This is where the hover pack would come in handy, chat. Oh, and that's like, what's their name? Speaking of being in grocery stores, like White Castles. I'm sure those aren't the same at all. But it's an option, I guess, right? Alright, that is all set up for copper. Input, output's done. We have copper. Okay, cool. Turning all this on for the first time is going to be terrifying for the power grid, isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to concentrate on power at some point.
Yeah, we are. The good thing is this will, of course, only run if there's actually something here to, you know, run it, right? Same. Okay. Hang on, we got to figure this out. I think it's lined up. It's not lined up with anything. This one's right in the middle of a thing, I think. Yeah. Right in the middle of this joint right here. I think. I don't know. Hard to tell, chat. Trying to make it the same, though, you know? You have some crystals. The closest you have is what? Yeah, 2 White Castles, sure. I could see that. Farther forward yet. I think that's what it is right there. That looks like money, right? Close enough anyway. Doesn't have to be perfect, I guess, right? Or... Oh, there must be. There's more that... Wait. Wait a minute. How many did I put in... That floor has 10, doesn't it? Aha, that's sneaky. Oh, I'm definitely overloading belts now. That's okay, right? It's fine. Okay, not really. So I'm only... Wait, that's not 10 though. That's 20, right? Because I got two sides. Two sides of this whole deal. Okay, so we're going to be inputting and outputting 600 copper a minute. Just off what I have here. That's pretty good, right? Maybe. 600 is not terrible considering all we need copper for these days is what? Copper sheet? Plate? Whatever it's called.
Yep.
So 600 is probably more than enough. I had to guess. You miss Fazoli's? I actually just had Fazoli's like a week ago. Yesterday, like a week, last Sunday. Yeah. I had, oh, what did I have? The chicken parmesan. There was hardly any chicken or parmesan. It was basically spaghetti, but it was good.
Yeah, Sarge.
And Blockbuster all at one intersection.
I'm under here where these.
Oh man.
I see you.
Okay. Bear, you need like a lot of Caterium, right?
Uh-huh. Things
Like-
in the buggy, and you can take that buggy back to home base.
Like 300's not enough, right? Like 600 better?
300 might work. What did I tell you earlier? 270? If I do 2 quick wires, that'll keep us under 300, but we need more.
So if I do 10 per row, 4 rows, right? So if I do 600, I can give you 600. That's plenty, right?
Almost double what I need.
Yeah. What's the next level of belt? Speed-wise?
5, 7,
570?
720.
720. Oh. So 720. So then I'll just build this all in one belt, and then we'll just upgrade belts when we get them. It'll just make outputs a lot easier. So yes, we do have Fazoli's in the St. Louis area still. Like I said, we just had it the other. It's not something that I traditionally eat a lot. Oh, it's off by one, Space Jet. They're all off by one. It's not something that I usually eat a lot of, but my dad was like, "Hey, let's try that." It's like, okay, been a while since we've had it. He really, really likes the cheesecake from Fazoli's. He's all about the cheesecake. And it's pretty good, actually. But had, what did I have? The chicken parmesan and, oh, what's it called? Just breadsticks. But yeah. And as far as a Buc-ee's, no, I've never been to a Buc-ee's. I have been to a Wally's, which is pretty similar, but no, I've never been to a Buc-ee's. If you like garlic, the breadsticks are good. Or But ever since I had COVID, I have a thing against garlic, so I can't really do a lot of garlic. So yeah, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Brent, we are just building, man. Building mega factories. And roundabouts. Not actually building any of those tonight, but I'm working on my smelting factory, as I'm calling it. It is a factory that is just going to take raw ores and turn them into basically ingots. That is all this factory is going to do. And you know what? We're going to feed this one out. If we feed this out the other way, then it makes life a lot easier to get down. Makes life a lot easier. So we're gonna do that on this one. Just make life a whole lot easier for us. So we'll kind of plumb this one a little bit different than the other ones. That's okay. You know what? We'll just bring in the input on this other end too, and just be done with it.
Pop a hard drive in.
Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Well, what's up with you? What's up with you, Brant? What's going on, man? Actually, we gotta get a little complicated on this one because we need. I guess we're gonna have to have two inputs, right? I think we're gonna have to have two inputs. What are we doing? We're doing 40, right? I need a lot of ore for this, for the record. I need 3 input belts for this. No. Playing farm, living it up. Nice. Very nice. So we don't have belts that can move 900 in this game, right?
Yeah.
That'd be a negative Ghost Rider, right?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Cause
full.
I need a lot. I need a lot. I need 1,800 input to this thing. There's no shot we're bringing 1,800 ore into this building, right? I know, not with that attitude. We're gonna need all the mines for this, for the record. All of them. Yeah, I need 1,800. Not just for this, but like I gotta do more here. Problem is, God, how do I do this so that we can feed everything in? Output I'm not worried about. We'll upgrade the belt, it'll handle it. So the output's gonna come this way. I guess the inputs will run off the other side and maybe stack them up on this end here. Well, technically we have 4. We're going to be bringing off that train, which has 4 cars. So I guess we're about to run a belt and lifts and stuff. There's about to be 4 of them in here. Because we're going to have 4 rows. I think that's the best way to do it, right? Keep everything kind of even, so when it runs, like when there's ore here, everything runs. Assuming we bring trains in with actual 4 cars full of ore, right?
Rhetorical?
Do what?
Was that rhetorical?
I'm thinking out loud more than anything, yeah, kind of. So I guess I want to slide this, actually. I'm gonna slide this down by 2 because we need more room on the other end. Just to keep it clean looking down there. And of course, I'm doing the most like ore input on the top floor too. Why wouldn't I? Does that make sense, right? Nope, I just got rid of part of that wall. Oh no, it's floating up there, chat. There's nothing holding it up. Or wait, it's satisfactory, doesn't matter.
I imagine if that did matter.
Right? How awful that would be.
Terrible.
I feel like the worst thing ever. So then I guess we run like down like this and like there, and oh, all the other floors are plumbed the other way. This one's going to be a little different. I'm going to have to run 4 belts up here. Oh boy. Which is going to be way more per belt than we need, obviously. Once we get better belts. Yeah. Now that will work. Okay. So there'll be a surplus here a little bit because we need 450 for each run here. We're going to have so many trains for this. If that were a thing, it'd be another Rust remodeling event. Break out the shotgun. I saw a Rust video on TikTok earlier today, chat. It made me laugh really hard. It's kind of something I want to try sometime in Rust, but I don't know if I want to like tell y'all or just like surprise y'all with it. But it was funny. Okay, I'll tell you. Basically, these dudes took the mini the little yellow submarine. Okay. No, Carson. But they took like the little submarine, and they ended up putting a camper van on top of it, and then they drove that out to the oil rig. They drove it out to the oil rig, and it was hilarious. Terrorizing Chuck. No, that's not what I want to do. Chuck. Took the camper out to oil. It was so funny. It made me laugh. Like a lot. Just saying. It made me laugh.
Well, I hate to do it, John, but I'm gonna have to bounce out of here for the night.
All good, Sarge. Have a good one. We'll catch you.
Yeah,
when we catch you.
I'll work on what I was working on more.
Yep, all good.
Time I'm back.
All good, all good.
Alrighty.
We'll see ya.
Yep.
If that's gonna work, actually, chat, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, I need 4 belts, chat, to come through here. That's gonna be a nightmare. Going to be a nightmare, an absolute spaghetti nightmare. Wish I had one of them wall plates that just held, 4. That'd be nice, right? Oh, goodness. Well, that one looks good. The rest of these are gonna be a thing. Oh boy. We go wide or do we go like up, chat? That's the real question here in life, I guess. Well, actually, we can cheat and just run this one on the ground, I guess. Okay, so maybe this won't be as bad as I was thinking. It's not terrible, right? And then as they go, they just like will drop like the bottom one, then we'll drop the other ones down a notch, and Drop the other ones down a notch to drop the other, you know, chat, right? We have gates. Oh, you mean like the big doors? Is that what you mean? Ninja? Because then technically that first one can dip out. Gonna dip over here. Turn. This'll work. Might be kind of ugly, but it'll work. Eating the pistachios again. I think you're talking about like that, right? That's a door that I don't know how to open. Does that require power? Don't those open? Oh, there it goes. Oh, like that. Oh, because then you can't attach to it. I think we'll go with what we got, chat. I think it'll be okay. If I don't like it, guess what? I'll rip it out and redo it. Because that's pretty much the name of this game. Is so you can always just, you know, rip it out and redo it if you don't like it. I'm out. My outive. Late. Okay. Here's the best part of working on this giant build, I feel like. When you need more stuff, just go get it. Jump right off the side and go. Well, sometimes I don't know, it kind of like, I kind of catch myself like, whoa, I don't know about jumping off this. But it's all good. It's fun. It's all good. Up we go. Quite a hike up here, chat. Quite a hike. Knew that was in the wrong spot as soon as I clicked it. I knew it. I love the belt spam in this game. Here for the belt spam. Move that closer if we wanted to. Just end up with, like, you know, a wall of belts moving at an alarming rate. I think this will work out. It'll be fine. And then outputs, I'll go that away. Paste beams now. I don't know if I have too many more of those out here. The Cybertruck's still moving. 20 in there. Oh no. Ain't got no more encased beams. I only have 20. That's not gonna do me any good.
Got a bunch.
Do you?
Actually, unless that is that buggy still over there? Right ahead of you?
I don't know. Second. I'll go.
A ton in there.
Is there? Oh. I'll go look up in my buggy. I see the buggy.
Buggy, who's got the buggy?
I didn't know buggy had storage. Oh, it
Yep.
does. Yeah, look at that. All right, cool. Thank you. I left some in there. I didn't take them all.
I don't need them.
I just took most of them. I pulled a lantern. I left you one. I left you 100. Oh, man. We need a train that we can run, like, from, say, here back to the homeland, and it has a bunch of cars that just, like, we put random stuff in, you know? No idea, Troy. Who knows, man? I'll be around for a while, probably. How are you, Troy? Climbing. I gotta do some stuff for Farm Sim tomorrow. Before I go to bed tonight, so I'll be around, Troy. This is where the hover pack would come in nice. I don't think we're quite there yet. Besides, I got factory to build, Troy. I'm not gonna get this functional. Probably tonight. Oh, there we go. That way. Clearly, I did something wrong there. Try that again. Those arrows are all pointing that way. This one's wrong. Wait, is this whole row wrong? Oh, I was going to take it out that way at first, wasn't I? Not going to take it out that way because we had too many belts over there already. All these are wrong. We'll just take all that back out. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's satisfactory. That's the beauty of it. Take it all out and rebuild it. We're at work. All right, Troy, as long as it ain't too late, I should be around, man. Do need to get to bed at a reasonable hour, but you know how that goes. Oh, you're off
Finding
tomorrow?
reasonable.
Do what? There?
Depends on who's defining reasonable.
You know, it happens, right? It happens. Well, actually, we could pop out this end and just go right there. We'll go that way with it. Makes more sense to go that way. We'll just have to be cautious about where we go out so we don't run into everything else downstairs. Wow, Troy. Wow. I mean, you know. I gotta start practicing getting up early. I got like 2 weeks, man. That's Coronation Day. It's on a Saturday morning, I believe. I don't know that I'm streaming that day, not because it's Coronation Day, but for other reasons. We'll see. Might not. I might take a Saturday just to take a Saturday off for reasons, so we'll see, Chad. I don't know yet. You know, it's gonna be like early in the morning for us, you know, y'all. Get up early for the coronation. And I've been seeing TikToks about it, like the chair that he's sitting in, like how old that thing is. It's crazy. That's why I'm like into it. I like the history part of it. I cannot tell if that is lined up or not. That's not. Definitely not. Okay. But that gives us a place on the wall to aim for. Beautiful. Beautiful, all right, Clark. Or something. Coronation. That's where they. That's the king, bro. Not a wedding. It's when King Charles like officially becomes king, even though he already is. It's basically the ceremony to make him king, right? Like the actual ceremony. I want to come out on this panel here, which might be weird, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, it's the actual ceremony, Troy. So they're gonna break out like they have this they have this really sick like old golden carriage. It's actually kind of interesting what it's all the old stuff, you know. I was sentencing. Wow, Chuck. Chuck. That was good though. I'll give you that, Chuck. That was good. That was good, Chuck. Okay. That'll work. Wow, Chuck. I should have built this on the blueprint, and then I could have just, you know. I gotta build this whole thing again over here. But actually, I hope I have room for it all. I should, because that's the center line of the building there, I would say. So there should be room. So, you know what they say, chat. Your patter. Not. All Troy does is work. Sorry, Troy. I didn't really know it was coming up until I started seeing like some random TikToks and stuff about it. And then when I was in the house tonight making dinner, there was a story on the local news about it. Not that I was watching the news, but it was on in the living room and I could hear it from the kitchen. So that's the only reason I really know much about it at all. Look right. Look bad. Looks to be the right. And we're out of rods. Okay, let's go see if we have any more steel rods. Iron rods. Whatever they're called. Let's go. 1,400. Okay, I don't think I had room for many of those. All right. Climb on the ladder all the way back up. You know, watch the Harry and Meghan thing? I should. I started watching The Crown first time, and I only got like into season 2. And I don't know, I just kind of lost interest in it. I don't know if it gets better with like when it starts getting a little more modern, maybe. I don't know. I just didn't. It was all right. So when this fires up, there's just gonna be like an electrical hum in this room, okay? Like this is gonna be crazy. Yes, I should watch the Harry and Meghan thing. I am fascinated by the Royals, personally. Don't know why, but I am. To a point, anyway. Point. Okay, so this actually becomes that belt. We're totally gonna move those legs, because nope. Delete, delete, delete. All right, so there's that row. My goodness. So many things, so little time here. All right, Mr. Troy, we'll catch you later, buddy. Have a good rest of your night at work. Seems far. I guess that's about right. It's about right. Why are those sloping down? Why is that like that? These are sloping up. Did I somehow build that? Oh my golly, George, how did I do that? They're all built up just slightly.
That one.
I don't know how you do that. That's skill, right? Something like that. That's weird. I use the tool and everything for that. Hold held shift for control. Wow. That's different. Somehow I had it up like, I don't know. Like that. Pay attention a little more here, huh? Right. Weird. I have no idea how I did that. That's alright. It happens. Definitely happens. Alright. Out. That away. Once. And move this up here. Might phase in through the wall a little bit, but it shouldn't go through the wall, so we're okay. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Bruh. I guess they're, John, I guess, man. Oh, I knew I was going to do that on one of these. Building too fast, too furious sometimes. My own good. It's okay, it happens. That looks right there. Make sure we're not off on our elevation somehow magically. I hope that, you know, a structural engineer was consulted on this building. There's about to be a lot of weight up here. Only if that was a thing. Like Rust building mechanics, but in Satisfactory. That would be
less
awful.
popular, I think.
Can you imagine how bad that would be? Nobody would want to play that game, right? Be awful. Because that is one charm of it's Satisfactory, like, you know, say Minecraft, you can just build anywhere. But your factory to be floating, well, you can do that. I don't necessarily like it too much, but you can. And this one will get more supports eventually. And, you know, walls. We'll get walls eventually as well.
Walls help.
Yeah. Like I said, though, I'm waiting for, like, the windows. We don't have that yet. We have it, we just don't have it set up, I guess. That's what it really comes down to. Right. That's not too bad with these belts all on this end, right? All four of them here. Because the first one you don't even really see because it sneaks out before. Wouldn't be surprised if somebody put that in as a mod. That wouldn't surprise me either, honestly. Somebody made that a mod where you yeah. That would be pretty awful. Alright, I'm not going to subject y'all to setting all the recipes, but created a monster, I think. I think I've created a monster. Not sure, but I'm pretty sure a monster has been created here. Let's see. How far down are we going to be able to go on this? Probably not all the way. Definitely not all the way. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now the question is, I guess we just do that. Then drop it where I want it. Below the floor here, or below the... Like so. I don't know. It's a lie. You just returned to the game after for 2 years. Oh my goodness, yeah. Wow. Using floor hole. Yeah, but no. Yeah, but no. Because then that just clutters up my other floors, and I'm not putting a floor. I'm not putting like just a piece of floor off the side of the building. That's gonna look ugly. I think I'd rather go lift to lift over doing a piece of floor on the outside of the building, right?
Created a balcony.
Yeah, it's kind of weird though, right? Like this won't be here eventually.
Call
What
my
I'm
balcony weird.
Yeah, I called your balcony weird. Sorry.
Probably because it's weird.
Probably. Now the question is what to do with the fourth one, because actually I don't mind all three of them lined up like that. If I come out, try to get it over here somehow. Probably just like this. We can turn. Although oh no, it's not the same. Can't have that. Can't have that. Not the same gap. Gotta have the same gap. Or just do it on the outside of them and be done with it. Because I can't probably turn that any tighter than that. Push it over. Would have to be there, right? And it's the same gap, at least. Oh, but it's taller, because it's taller. Okay. Put them all in at that height and be done with it. Alright. Alright. Oh, like down there. Problem with that is you're so limited. Dang it, now you got me curious. Cause who's to say I couldn't pop in one of these on top of this, right? Although that's kind of weird looking too, or right there maybe. That's underneath. And then put this here. Something like that. I don't know exactly where it needs to be. Let's say right there. Oh man. It doesn't make it. You sure it's not a mod there, did you? That don't. That don't work. Must be a mod or something that you got, man. That's not working. But hey, at least we tried it, right? At least I tried it. Because that would be slick. That would be real slick if that would work, but fortunately, it doesn't work. So instead, we'll just do it like this. We'll drop this one as far as we can. And then we'll drop these basically to match. Is what we'll do. Drop these to match. You don't play with any mods? Gotcha. You think that'll work going from the top to the... I don't think that'll work either, guys. I think it will. Because if you recall, right there, I couldn't... Well, that didn't line up. But I had other issues in places too, guys. Where it didn't work. Oh my god, I'm putting those all to the wrong height. Is that the wrong height too? Isn't it? First two were easy. These other ones, not so much. Why is that so difficult all of a sudden? I don't think that was right either. Gotta go down more than I think it needs to go down. Okay, maybe there. Nailed it. All right, cool. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Harvey wants to start over from square one by tearing everything down. I hear you on that. Yep. So we're on a, we've only been on here a couple weeks now. But we're the progress we made the first little bit was kind of insane. And, yeah, we're doing quite well. We'll just put it that way. Okay, that one's where we're, yeah, okay. Shit, I need to be back up there. Need to be back up there. Right. Wow, John. No, it won't be. Not with that attitude, John. Yes, it'll be done before 2024. Jeez. You don't even know how many hours I have in this thing not streaming, bro. The biggest thing, and I feel like we've made great, oh no, don't do that. We've made really good progress tonight with just like figuring things out, like, okay, do I want to go with this or do I want to go with that kind of thing? That's where I feel like I've been kind of stuck with this whole thing. But I feel like we've made really good progress with that tonight. You know? So I'm pretty happy about that, honestly. Just trying to figure everything out. Finally, you know, get to a plan and stick to it, you know? And that's what I feel like we're finally doing now. And to be honest, this is our last input. So we only have one output to go. And then it's powering, setting recipes. I won't get to any of that tonight because that's really boring stuff. Power recipes and, oh no. I need more encased beams. I don't think there's enough in that buggy anymore. Dang it.
Gotta be some in that bucket. You didn't take all of them, did you?
I left 100. So what we're doing is multiple factories. We're doing, so we have like our home base, right? We have our home base, which is over where our Space Needle is. Space Elevator. We have that set up and it's chaotic. It is very all over the place, but it's all very functional. It's small to medium scale, I would say, on most things. Probably smaller scale. Very chaotic, though. I will say that. I will stress that. Very chaotic. But it works, and it's fun, and it's good. But what we're doing now is kind of branching out. And we've basically come over here to the desert lands. And this whole thing I'm building is just to smelt ores. That's it. That's all it's going to do. There's a factory over there where my reticle is. That is just to make screws. That factory there is just to make plate. Sarge was working on a factory over there just to make beams, steel pipe, and encased steel beams. And that's it. Just those three products. Bear's working on, I guess you're still over there working, right? Yeah. Or you're cruising in a buggy. Bear's working on a, huh?
Bringing you beams.
Oh, okay, thank you. Bear's working on a factory over there that's making wire, quick wire, and cable, right? think so. So we've got stuff going, and it's very interesting. I think it's kind of cool the way we're doing it now, where it's just like we're going kind of big time now, you know. Yeah, man. How many beams you got?
Back here, big
Where'd you put them?
big truck.
Thank you. Almost done running belts, so I gotta run like one belt on the other side, and then kind of done. This thing's ready for power recipe and, you know, material. Here before too long.
Good, because you're the first one that's got to go.
I know, right?
No pressure.
I mean, you're not wrong though. In this whole thing, really, the first factory that needs to be going is this one. This thing needs to be sitting here, basically full, ready to go. Yeah, but it's all good. And somehow I have to get this into here without too much of an ugly dog leg. This first one, but I think I'm gonna have an ugly dog leg. I really don't want to, but. It's not ugly, that's classy. Problem is I can't like right turn, left turn it. It won't. That's not gonna work, so we'll rock with it. Over here, I'll make this better, I swear, chat. We'll run straight out of here. Oh, it's way. There we go. Run out of here to like here. Okay. I'm gonna end up falling off this. I just know it, so we're gonna build some more. I know I'm gonna fall off and have problems, and it's gonna be a whole thing. Saying. And then actually, speaking of trains, there's actually a roundabout out there for trains. I think it's cool. I don't know. I'm a nerd, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. I think it's gonna end up being pretty darn nice to have. Okay, so can we go here? If we can get to there, that would be nice, because then we can actually, yeah, that worked. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we just need to copy paste that up 2 more times. Then we're done. There's something. Building so far, we can't actually build that far, which is interesting. Interesting. And then I don't know if we're going to end up with like a central storage, maybe. We haven't really talked about that too much, have we, Bear? Like,
No, I mean, you want to do your sorter.
well, and the only reason I think that would make sense would be like, holy Hannah Montana. So that we can, oh God, what's the thing? Do like the Space Needle production stuff there. That makes sense?
Does,
So if
but
you,
we're almost done with that.
well, that's true. Except for, was there one more after that or no? Is that the last one that we have? Okay, I'm never building out of these again, chat, just for the record. because getting stuff to attach to this is like next to impossible. Just for the record. Just for the record. Wow. Running belts underneath this stuff is not fun. Sean, I am finishing up the inputs for my factory. This is the last set of inputs for this factory. That's what I'm doing right now, man. The last set of inputs. JR, we do not have trains running yet. No. We can drive them though. We do have that running at least. If we want to go, God dang it, Bobby, click on the right thing. If we want to go drive a train around, we can do that. But functional in the world, not quite yet. No, not quite. But this is the last thing into my factory. And my factory's kind of like the second puzzle piece into this whole thing. The first puzzle piece, of course, is the, you know, the actual mines. Because we're going to need those too, you know, yeah, to get the stuff here. So, after that, my factory's kind of the next puzzle piece. So, we're getting there, man. We are getting there. I didn't really play much over the weekend, to be honest. I was in just a little bit today, but I didn't really do anything. I did add on all these train stations last night. I did do that. JR, I thought you were an expert in this game, dog. I thought you were the expert. What do you need me to teach you in this game? You know it all. What are you talking about? Gosh. You don't know trains? Is that what you need me to teach you? I thought you knew about all the trains. I thought you already ran them all. Not with trains, can't make them go correctly. I gotcha. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Saying. You know, good things come to those that wait or something, right? Like, sometimes things are worth waiting for, you know? Just saying. And I will say, I got a ton of learning to do when it comes to the train track, or the trains in general. I got a lot of learning to do when it comes to that. I can tell you that much right now. It's gonna take a while. Oh. Kind of suck at using trains, huh? Alright. Sorry to hear that. We'll run them eventually. But to be honest, the first time we actually like try to set up a train probably won't be on stream. Probably do that one in our own time, you know. Not on stream, just because, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing with it, I'll be honest. But we'll figure it out. We'll put Goaty on the situation. We'll get it. We'll get it figured out, you know. He is like, you know, in a train club, so I think he knows what he's talking about, right? I think that's what that means. Oh, man. Trucks and tractors that get lost, too. Wow. All right, chat. I think that's input side done, y'all. I hope it all works. I hope I did it all right. Oh, man. I hope. You know what they say about hoping, right? Not going to say it, but you know what they say. All right, so we're going to come out of there, drop it like it's hot. Get below, yep, get below the structure here. And that'll be our last output. We can probably run... That'll get us closer to that one. That'll look all right, won't it? Puts us right on top of that one, so never mind. I really need that. Yeah, there's a floor there. Sweet. All right, let's go out.
What?
I'm going to bed.
Hey, bye.
Night.
Night.
Just about to ask if Leonard dipped out of here a while ago. I haven't heard from him.
I'm here.
Oh, we know.
Can you tell?
We know you're here.
We know the wife's here. It's fine. It's all good. Oh, man. All right. This might be my last belt. One of them, anyway. It's too far to build, so it can't be my last one.
Tim_NZ just resubscribed for 13 months.
Yo, Tim, welcome back for 13 months. How's it going? Welcome in. Wow, GG. Tim, I appreciate the resub, man. Yeah, you know the sad part, John, is we don't have any, like, cores to put in this right now. Nothing's set up yet. That's the sad part right now there, John. Just saying. Alright. Morning, Tim. Uh-oh. Don't want that. You want these, though. All these random foundations need to go. Take all these out, too. But I think we're done with this factory. Outside of, you know, powering and recipeing and naming all the train stations, and taking this whole floor out. This whole floor goes eventually. That's okay. Wow. It's a thing, chat. Definitely a thing. And, you know, it needs walls. It needs cosmetic stuff, obviously. Obviously. But as far as a function, I would say we're done. That's incredible. That's incredible. Here's our train, by the way, chat. Right now, we just have 3 engines. Don't ask. It was so 3 of us could ride earlier. That's okay. It's all good. Oh, wanted to... Okay. I hit the button. It just didn't... it didn't work like I wanted it to. So one track we do have kind of set up right now is up the hill here. I think this was all Mr. Goaty. There's Leonard's rap. Ramps to nowhere. Oh, I see that now. That's where my... Okay, I saw the power wire there. Randomly runs down the ramp. Good. I like it. I like it. I wish you could do this without having the flat spot. We might have to lay out like a foundation on an angle here. I don't know if that's a better way to do this and go to some kind of different like lag support. Don't know. So this runs up to a coal mine or a set of coal mines. Floating over absolutely nothing here. But it's a nice perch to look out and see my factory, and we can see Bear's factory here. Yeah, there's Bear's factory there. Now this does not go anywhere, so I do need to stop and back up, but there are coal mines here, and eventually we'll be loading coal, I guess here, and then somehow this train has to get back down there, so we'll have to figure that out at some point. Maybe it'll swing over to Bear and then go back to the roundabout, maybe? I don't know. Somehow it'll work, though. Alright. Time for hyperspeed jet. Time for some real speed. So I would think by Friday, guys, we should have functional autonomous trains running around the map, just doing their thing. Or not, I don't know if you call them autonomous, but functional trains. Hopefully we'll have them run around the map by then. So stopping a train going that fast is kind of a thing. But it actually works out because I want to change this switch and go back that way. Come on. Getting the trains to like switch directions kind of a thing. Right. So we got our multiple stations here. We're going to have 4 inputs, 4 outputs out of this factory. We got 4 separate stations on each side. Go burn through here pretty fast if we want. Of course, we need to figure out signals and all that stuff. I don't really know how any of that works. So I'm sure we'll be putting lots of signals in. That way your trains don't, I guess that way they don't run over each other and you can have multiples running and stuff. I don't really know how it works. But it'll be all good eventually.
Kind of the gist of it, yeah.
Okay. Because I'm assuming once it goes through the light until it hits another light, that light's red, right? And then it would turn the next light behind it green when it gets to the next controlled zone. I would assume.
Yes, like that one that just turned. Yeah, so like if.
So basically, always one of them's going to be red, right?
Yes. In that way, so like if a train comes up to that behind it, it'll stop at that red light.
Yeah.
So the train in front's out of that section.
Sure. Makes sense. Makes sense. So I'm assuming you want a fair bit of lights, that way your trains keep moving and don't have to wait great distance for the train in front of it to like go. Yeah. So just like setting up oh, what's that game called? The train game.
Roads Online?
No, there's no signals in that game. Just run over each other. Like Transport Fever. That would be like in Transport Fever. You set up a lot of signals, right? Or you can. I guess you don't have to, but you can, right? Yeah. So the next step is to get ores in here, I guess, right? So we'll have to work on that, but I think for tonight we're gonna call it done. I've had enough Satisfactory for a minute here. I need to go find some dinner. And there's still room in this factory if you want to expand more. That's the scary thing. For certain products, not for everything. Especially not, it's here. That's going to be maxed out, but Dad's making a lot. Actually, there is room. We could always put more in here, but... oh, what fun is that? Be a whole thing. All right, I think we're done, boys. I'll be back in a minute.
Sound muted.
Right, chat. Those of you watching on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.